Oh, frick! Alright. I started too early, but I guess we're rolling with it. Hello, humans! I'm Yoshiller. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. I want to get back to work on my quotas today. I have to catch 50 fish, 40 bugs, and 20 deep sea creatures, and for the past 2 days, I kind of didn't really do that as much. I was busy terraforming around my island, but that's okay. As long as I'm maintaining a steady pace and doing everything that I need to do, I will be able to continue terraforming in the future, and I will be on track to maintain all of these quotas. So hello there, everyone! Right now in Aquanet, it's 12:35 p.m. on Thursday, March 4th, 2021. Now for today's announcements, today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. Ooh, I'll have to go ahead and give that visitor a welcome message. Or not, maybe I won't care for that visitor, and then I will just leave. But okay, yeah, today I'm going to get back to work catching fish, bugs, and deep sea creatures, and I'm going to do so entirely dressed as Luigi, because I have access to that. So here we go. Hey! My phone is ringing, that's right, because I sold some stuff in the drop-off box yesterday, and selling stuff in the drop-off box is faster than going inside the shop, selling stuff, and then heading out, and plus this way the money gets directly deposited into my bank account. There we go. Alright. So, I figure I may as well just jump right into it. So let's write down some numbers, Alright. So, if I were to catch 50 fish today, I mean, that would be easy. That would put me at 3,750 total caught fish. I'm just writing this down on my dry erase board right here. Okay, simple enough. 50 fish to catch. I can keep track of that. So 50 fish, 40 bugs, 20 deep sea creatures. So if I were to get 40 bugs, that would put me at 4,123 bugs. Easy peasy. And then, yeah, 4, 1, 2, 3, And then for the deep sea creatures, that puts me at 1720. Alright. You know, I've done this several times before. I can definitely do it now, especially since we are in the month of March, where bugs are spawning aplenty, and I'm playing during the daytime. So bugs spawn more frequently during the day than at night. And then since Leaf is the person on my island, I don't have to worry about tending to anyone else. Although I probably should say hello to the person in the campsite. And I should do that now before I forget to do so later. So, okay. Who is the person in my campsite, huh? Who we got? Hello? Alright. Derwin. I am judging you solely on your appearance, and your personality doesn't seem to shine through, and I'm just gonna leave. Look, I am trying to get rid of one of my current villagers, Kurlos. He's not even supposed to be here. It's supposed to be Stu. But I don't think Derwin's gonna be the one to replace him. Alright, look at that. We're already gonna get a bug! Excellent! 1 bug down, 39 to go! But also today, I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a Nook Miles ticket because I will go on a Nook Miles tour where it will be easier for me to catch fish. Since I don't have bags of fish bait for me to use all willy-nilly, the best way for me to catch fish is to go on a Nook Miles tour because a lot of fish will spawn on a Nook Miles island, and they'll usually spawn in one condensed area, making fishing just an overall easier, streamlined process. So I will buy a ticket, thank you. Do I want to buy a second ticket just in case? No. You know, I think I do. I think I would like to buy a second ticket. I do not want to take my chances today. I would like another one, please. There we go. And now that I've purchased a second ticket, in the event that the first island I go to isn't easily navigatable or isn't optimal for me to be catching fish, I can now travel to a second island. And if that second island doesn't work out, then screw it. I will somehow manage, and I will ensure that I catch 50 fish with or without the assistance of a Nook Miles ticket. So that'll do. Very good. Alright, and I got Nook Miles for spending Nook Miles, I assume. That's one of the daily Nook Miles achievements that can come around. Alright, we got it. We got it. Hello, everybody. I'm Luigi. I got Nook Miles. Here we go. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, almost back to 296,000 Nook Miles. Great. Well, I suppose then, without further ado... Oh, well, hang on. There's a butterfly. Okay, so slight further ado. There we go. Extra bug. Thank you. We don't know how many bugs are going to spawn in these Nook Miles islands, so I may as well catch whatever I can here while they're visible in front of me, or visibly in front of me. And then I may as well clean up my inventory space while I'm at it. Look at all that. And, oh, I forgot a fish. Well, I should sell you two real quickly. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, I do have fish bait. Do I? Well, whatever. I only have 9 bags of fish bait. I did specify that I didn't have enough fish bait willy-nilly. I've only got the 9 bags. And I'd like to savor those 9 bags, and I might use them today. But with any luck, I won't need to use them today. I will simply go on this Nook Miles tour. I will arrive at this Nook Miles island, and there will be fish all over the place, and it will be very easy and straightforward to catch 50 of them. And then I can come back to my own island, finish catching bugs, and then finish catching deep sea creatures. Although I could catch deep sea creatures on this island as well, and if bugs are spawning all over this island, then that'll be perfect. But I have my doubts. Alrighty. Let's get me airborne. Yes, please. Alright. Hopefully I don't need to use up... Hopefully I only need to use one Nook Miles ticket today. Hopefully I do not need to use up both of them. So let's see what I've got. Alright, yes sir. Alright, you ready? I am ready. What would dodos do? Do dodos fish? Do dodos like fish? Probably not. Most bugs like... Or most birds like bugs. Some birds scoop up fish out of the water. I don't know if a dodo would. It is raining here. But you know what's good about the rain is that it makes the island all saturated and colorful. And it provides a nice change of pace. I mean, a change of weather is certainly a change of pace, right? Anyway, first things first. One of these trees will have wasps in them. Oh, it's that one. Then I shall take it. Thank you! And now I am one bug closer toward catching 40 bugs for the day. And I just realized that I didn't catch the wasps back on my own island. Guess I can do that later. For now, we be fishing. Alright, let me... No, okay, I scared away a fish with that. I was trying to go for the big fish. There we go. Big fish. Wait. Wait. There it is. Thank you. You guys don't mind if I go fishing today entirely dressed as Luigi, do you? And in fact, on that note, I would actually like to talk about Mario spin-off games. Because there are a lot of them. And or rather, I kind of just want to talk about Mario characters and their appearances in Mario games, including spin-offs. Because, as I was saying, was it last time or the video before that, there are a lot of Mario games and different characters have gotten their own spin-offs. Golly, I've already broken my fishing rod. Alright, let's get this over with. Thankfully, I can use a vault pole to get back, or vaulting pole, whatever. I'll make a flimsy fishing rod, I'll upgrade that to a regular fishing rod. Yada, 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 you know the drill. So let me do this real quickly, and then I shall continue what I was going to say. And here we go, flimsy fishing rod. Okay, 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 okay. Alrighty, there we go, there's that. And then we do this. Alright, so, the Mario games have quite the huge, colorful cast of characters. And different characters showcase, or different characters show up in different games. And it's very interesting how that works. Because when you think about it, in the Super Mario Bros. NES game that came out in 1985, you know, the big side-scroller platformer that everyone knows, the only Mario characters in that game, not enemies, but characters, are Mario, Bowser, Peach, and Toad, and then Luigi does show up if you do two-player. So that's fascinating to me, because those characters, I believe, have that's not even true. No, I was about to say those characters have showed up in every Mario game, but that's not true. Because Luigi is not in Super Mario 64. Bowser, Peach, and Toad are. Luigi isn't. He's in the DS version. But that's kind of my point. How do they decide what characters get priority? Because in the spin-offs, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser is almost a guarantee somehow, some way or another, right? Maybe you don't always have the opportunity to play as Bowser or the opportunity to play as Peach, but they're always there. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser. And then Toad sometimes shows up. Actually, let me think about that. Toad is in Mario 2. He is in Mario 3. Are there Toads in Mario World? Maybe in the opening. No, maybe not. All right, but okay. But I guess I knocked out a Nook Miles achievement. Oh, catch fish, easy peasy, cool. But I kind of want to skip ahead to now, because now there are a lot of other Mario characters who have become more mainstream. So there's like Wario and Rosalina and Yoshi, and sometimes those characters show up, and sometimes they don't. Like Wario showed up in Super Mario 64 DS. That's crazy to me. Alright, and I know he was in Super Mario Land 2, but it's just weird that Wario does not appear in any other mainline Mario games. But then he's in Mario 64 DS. And then Yoshi shows up sometimes, but not other times. Like he's in Mario World, and he's at the end of Mario 64, and he's in Sunshine, but he's not in Galaxy. Well, his face is, I guess. He is in Galaxy 2. He's not in New Super Mario Bros., but he's in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. He's not in New Super Mario Bros. 2, but he's in New Super Mario Bros. U. He's not in Super Mario 3D World. And, you know, it's kind of... I can't really think of another form of media where stuff like that happens. So many movies and shows and books and stories all have these characters that consistently show up. Like, once you introduce a new character, that character is pretty much always there. And I guess it's one thing to have a television show that maybe you air every week, and sometimes one or two characters are absent. But we're talking about pretty primary characters here. We're talking, like, Rosalina has become a mainstay, which is actually pretty neat when you think about it. And also, like, Bowser Jr. as well. Bowser Jr. sometimes shows up, and sometimes he doesn't. Bowser Jr., you know, debuted in Mario Sunshine, and then he was in Galaxy 2. He started appearing in Paper Mario games, Sticker Star onward. And then he was absent in Super Mario 3D World, but then he was there in the Bowser's Fury portion of the game. And then Rosalina was in Galaxy 2. She did show up in 3D World, but she didn't show up in Odyssey. And, you know, she's not in the new Super Mario Bros. Games either. So how do they choose? Like, not that they have to be in all of them. But it's just so fascinating to me that the cast of characters is rotated out so frequently. And I know that there are plenty of games where it's like, oh, Rosalina was supposed to be there. Hang on, there's Wharf Roaches right here. Let me get these real quickly. And hoppa. There we go. Extra bug. Thank you. Yes, I know Rosalina was supposed to be in Odyssey, just like Luigi was supposed to be in Mario 64. By the way, Luigi wasn't initially in Odyssey. He was DLC with the Luigi's Balloon World thing. But it's fascinating to me which characters get the spotlight sometimes, and how often the cast of characters gets rotated out. That I can even have this conversation like, oh, Bowser Jr.'s not in that one. Oh, Rosalina's not in that one. Oh, Rosalina is in that one. It's just weird. Because obviously when you get to the spin-off Mario games, they're kind of all there. You know, you get characters that are pretty much... I'm going to have to listen for this one. There we go. Okay, that one's on. You get characters that are pretty much guaranteed to be in the spin-offs most of the time. Like Waluigi, Daisy, and I know Waluigi is like randomly absent in Mario Kart 7 for some reason. But those characters, you know, Waluigi, Daisy, Toadette, you know, those guys always show up in the spin-offs, or almost always show up in the spin-offs. And now Rosalina is the latest character, and Bowser Jr. are the latest characters that are expected to show up all the time, too. Although, again, Bowser Jr. is not in Mario Kart 8. Rosalina is, that makes sense. But Bowser Jr. wasn't. Bowser Jr. had to get added in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then Rosalina, we didn't really know if she was going to stick around. I mean, she was in Mario Kart Wii. But then once she appeared in Mario Kart 7 and Super Mario 3D World, it seemed pretty, and in Super Smash Bros., it seemed pretty evident that she was going to be here to stay. And then now they're trying to make different Mario enemies more important. Like, the big ones are obviously Goombas and Koopas. But Koopas are playable in Mario Kart, Goombas are not. But then they made a Goomba playable in Mario Baseball and Mario Party. And then there's other enemies that come in and out, like Dry Bones was in Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii. And then he was absent, and then he was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then there's other things like Spike. Spike is the big character they're trying to make big. And I'm like, why don't you make Nabbit the next big guy? It seems like that was the plan. Nabbit comes along in New Super Mario Bros. U, and then he's playable in New Super Luigi U. And then after that, what? He shows up in Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, I think? And then he's playable in the Mario Golf 3DS game, but then that's it? I thought for sure he'd be playable in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or something. Maybe he'll be playable in the Mario Golf Switch game coming up. But I don't know. I felt like that was so obvious. And then Mario Tennis made Chain Chomp playable. That was interesting. Oh, on that note, we got to talk about Pauline. Pauline is the biggest question mark in terms of Mario characters. Okay, she was in the original Donkey Kong. You know, that's some trivia that's gone around. Mario first debuted in the arcade game Donkey Kong, and you're not saving Princess Peach in that game, you're saving Pauline. And since then, anytime there's been another Donkey Kong game in that style, whether it's the Donkey Kong Game Boy game or Mario vs. Donkey Kong, they use Pauline, which is fascinating to me. And that's fine. I think that's cool that Pauline is still back and relevant. And then she was in Super Mario Odyssey, which caught everybody by surprise. But that was really, really cool. And then she's in Mario Tennis Aces, which is freaking awesome. So is she here to stay too? Is she going to be like Rosalina and she's just the next character that they add that's just going to be in everything now? You know, in the same vein that Yoshi and Wario were? That'd be cool. You know, we'll probably get another mainline Mario game, and it probably won't have Pauline or Rosalina or something, but it'll have Wario. And then after that, we'll have another mainline Mario game, and it'll have Pauline. Well, I guess Odyssey has Pauline, but it doesn't have Rosalina or Wario, huh? Because Odyssey's really an odd case, huh? Because it also has Poochie, which is the first time Poochie was in a Mario game and not just a Yoshi game. And yes, there is a difference. Same universe, different games. Just like Wario. Wario games are their own thing. Like, WarioWare is technically the same universe, different games. The one that's up in the air is Donkey Kong. It's supposed to be the same universe. But some games have said it's a different universe than Mario. So, I don't know. But I thought, okay, so they added Pauline to Mario Kart Tour, I believe, as well. So maybe Pauline is around to stay, and that's cool if that's the case. Whenever they do make a Mario Kart 9 or a Nintendo Kart or something, they could have her be there. Pauline is kind of like a cool, unlockable character, you know what I mean? That type of stuff is what I find fascinating. I think Rosalina being an unlockable character in Super Mario 3D World is just cool. And when you think about characters in Mario Kart games, like Rosalina you have to unlock in Mario Kart Wii, and that's cool. She's a perfect unlockable character because she's like a prominent character in another Mario game, but she's not in all the Mario games. Yoshi and Wario are too common now to where it doesn't really make sense that they'd be locked characters, although you do have to unlock Wario in Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. And that was weird to me. Oh, and I've got too many fish. Well, all right then. Making that progress. And I just want to talk about characters and their prominence. Pauline being the next big unlockable character I think is cool. You know, because Nintendo's had to kind of make up characters. I mean, I guess they're always making up characters, right? But let's think about it. Because they had to make up characters like Baby Rosalina and Pink Gold Peach, and that was met with a lot of backlash. But now that they've got characters like Pauline or Nabbit, they could be making them the next big locked characters. And I guess on that note, because I've been talking about Pauline, yeah, technically Peach isn't in every game either. Because she's not in some of the Mario... Oh, gosh darn it. She's not in some of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. And that's interesting to think about. I guess the only Mario character to be in all of them is Mario, right? Even in Luigi's Mansion, if you want to count that as a Mario game, Mario still shoehorns his way into there. You know, this conversation is probably weird to a lot of people. I don't really know what my point is anymore. I just wanted to talk about how prominent certain Mario characters are, because Mario and Luigi are featured all the time, and not even Luigi's in all the games, and then not even Peach's in all the games, and not even Bowser's in all the games. So I just think it's cool and fascinating how they decide which characters are going to appear and which ones are rotated out. Like, is Rosalina always a consideration? Is Yoshi always a consideration? Or when they start making a game where they're like, no, Yoshi's out for sure. Because now Toadette is starting to become a more and more prominent character. She first appeared, I think, in Mario Kart Double Dash. I didn't own Mario Sunshine growing up, so I thought maybe she debuted in that game. But no, she debuted in Mario Kart Double Dash and then worked her way in to mainline Mario games, eventually becoming playable in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and then Mario Maker 2, which is crazy to me. And I think that's cool, you know, good for her. So is she going to be the next big character? Because she's not in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. She's not even in she's not in Mario Kart 8, but she was in Mario Kart Wii. And then just hasn't been there ever since. Golly! Sorry, I'm messing this up. I gotta pay attention to what I'm fishing up. Hang on. And then, is Toadette in Odyssey? I don't remember. She's definitely in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. And then she was gonna be in the Switch port of Super Mario 3D World. Or she was planned at some point. She was considered. We don't know if she was gonna be playable or what. But there's files for her. But yeah, she's not there. And Toadette... Okay, here's the thing with Toadette, though. Toadette's only used, I guess, when Peach explicitly can't be used. Because in Mario games, you're rescuing Peach, right? But Nintendo really wants Peach to be, like, a prominent figure in Mario games. And that's kind of hard to do when she's stuck inside of a castle 95% of the game. But in 3D World, she's playable, so there's no need for Toadette. But what the workaround they had, at least for New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, is that you play as Toadette, and she can get a power-up that makes her look like Peach. So you're not playing as Peach, you're playing as a Peach look-alike. But it's also just Toadette, so they can make another character more popular, and they can have Peach on all of the marketing. So I think it was smart there. And maybe they were planning to do something. Oh, golly, a shoe? I don't need a shoe right now. All right, but maybe they were planning to do something similar. Oh, my goodness. Maybe Nintendo was planning to do something similar with Toadette and Super Mario 3D World, but they realized that wasn't necessary because you can already play as Peach, and that adding Toadette would actually just be more work with little payoff. I don't know. I mean, I'll be in favor of extra playable characters and extra features. I always like that. That's actually why I'm excited for a lot of Wii U games to come to Switch, because I figure they'll do it, and they'll add extra features to an already awesome game. Like adding Toadette to New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe might not seem like much, but I think it's cool that they did it. Oh, and I got Nook Miles for crafting. I think it's cool. You know, bringing Super Mario 3D World to Switch with a Bowser's Fury mode is awesome. Bringing Mario Kart 8 to Switch with a new and improved battle mode is awesome. What else got ported over to Switch? I'm trying to think over the big ones. Donkey Kong coming to Switch with that funky mode. Might not seem like much, but I appreciate it. You know, it's just developers actually going back, looking at these games and saying, yeah, let's add this to this. Add these features to this. Pikmin 3 Deluxe with the missions and stuff. That's cool to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, you know, I will be in favor of games becoming more accessible, and if developers want to add more features to a game when they port it over, I will pretty much see that as a good thing. And only a good thing. I don't think adding features to a game... I guess there's an argument to be made of like, oh, when developers go back and port an old game and add features to it, that's development time they're taking away from working on a new game. And I think the short answer is no. Not really. In-house Nintendo has like 5 or 6 projects going on at a time, all the time anyway. So if they have 10, 20 employees porting over a game and adding features to it, that's not taking away from other resources. And if anything, what they program into a port of a game, that's code that could be used for a different game. Like, whatever they did to make Bowser's Fury, those are probably ideas that could be implemented into what could basically be Super Mario Odyssey 2. Like, if they're working on Mario Odyssey 2 right now, maybe they're considering adding power-ups, like a fire flower or a cat suit or something, and they wanted to try it out with Bowser's Fury first and see how it worked out. And that, to me, is only a good thing. And similarly, you know, oh my god, more trash? I mean, it's a rock, but I actually had room for it. Oh, okay, well, fine then. I'll give you a good example. When the developers and programmers were working on Breath of the Wild, they tried to get a feel for how things would look by making an HD version of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. And so they put some, I guess, effects artists and programmers on the HD version of the game. And what we got was an HD version of Wind Waker that came out for the Wii U. And also that allowed the design team to better determine the art style for Breath of the Wild. So we got an HD port of a game that allows the game to be more accessible, and that was data that could be used for an upcoming game. So all these people that are porting over New Super Mario Bros. U and Super Mario 3D World and Mario Kart 8 and stuff, all that data can be used for games going forward, and it allows for these games to become more accessible. So I only see that as good. I do. So now what I'm hoping is if we get Mario Kart 9 or Nintendo Kart or whatever they decide to do, that we get all the stuff from Mario Kart Tour. That's the dream. Playable Pauline and all that. You know, Santa Claus, Rosalina, and bus driver Waluigi or whatever weird costumes they have. That'd be tight. And whether you guys want to admit it or not, I know Mario Kart Tour is not technically Mario Kart 9, but it was made by programmers of the Mario Kart development team. So it's the closest thing you're going to get to Mario Kart 9 right now. Because people were complaining like, we got 3 Splatoon games before we got a proper Mario Kart sequel. Yeah, but Mario Kart still got ported with extra features. And there is a mobile game with more new Mario Kart stuff. So it's not like Mario Kart's being ignored. But yeah, I just want to know how they decide which Mario characters get sidelined and which ones get prominently featured. Wario is probably forever sidelined. Gosh darn it, this is more trash! I don't need more trash! Ugh. But yeah, Wario, I think, was lucky to be in Mario 64 DS, and I guess he was considered for New Super Mario Brothers, but the people said he would have to play differently. Waluigi, sadly, will never be picked. Sorry. Although he'll be acknowledged. There's Mario costumes that make him look like Waluigi in Odyssey. So that's neat. Wait. There we go. And the reason Waluigi is an anomaly is because Miyamoto did not create Waluigi. And while Miyamoto did not create a fair share of modern Mario characters either, I mean, because Waluigi wasn't made in recent times and because he wasn't made by Miyamoto, I just don't think they know what to do with his character. Considering he was made with the intention of appearing in a spin-off game, I guess they just figured he'll stick to spin-off games. I know we all want a big game where Mario goes against Wario and Waluigi, but I think Nintendo's even confused as to what Wario is supposed to be as well. Because in some games he's the antagonist, and when he debuted he was the antagonist. But as time went on, he kind of becomes like an anti-hero. Wario Land games are weird. Like, you're playing as the good guy, but Wario does not always have good intentions. I don't know. And who knows if we'll get another Wario game. I know WarioWare Gold just came out in 2018, and people really liked it. But it didn't sell that well from what I saw, and that's kind of sad, because it seems like it is the best WarioWare game. But sales are everything, and prior to that, the most recent Wario game we got was Game & Wario on the Wii U, and I don't think that sold that well. I don't think they're going to port that. They kind of can't. It relies on the Wii U gamepad for asymmetric gameplay, which is something you sadly cannot do with the Switch on its own. You know, if you have a second Switch, you could probably do it, but yeah. Hang on, I want to see how many fish I've caught. I've been talking about Mario character stuff and I've been rambling on for a while. How am I doing? Only 8 more fish? Alright! We are flying through this. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not raining anymore. But the island does look oh so great with this luscious green! I was sick and tired of the green when I first got this game because it was green for so long. I was desperately seeking a weather change, and then we finally got it, and then I got sick and tired of the snow. So now it is very nice to see the green again. Oh, the designers of this game really made me come to appreciate the green. Although you will not make me come to appreciate fishing up all this trash. I don't need that. Thank you. Anyway, Wario. Before Game & Wario, I think the most recent Wario game was WarioWare DIY? I think that sold okay, if I recall correctly. But yeah, Wario is an anomaly. It's made by Intelligent Systems, which you guys might know for making the Fire Emblem games. And the Fire Emblem games have been doing really well, so Intelligent Systems is doing fine. I just don't know if they're going to be doing more Wario stuff. I'd love a new Wario Land, but I also think a WarioWare game would do well on the Switch, and who's to say that they couldn't do both? You know, there was a Wario Land and a WarioWare on the Wii, and they both came out relatively early in the Wii's life cycle, too. So, there's hope. There's hope. Golly! I messed that up. Frick. Although the company that made the most recent Wario Land game was Goodfeel, who you might know for making Kirby's Epic Yarn and Yoshi's Woolly World. And they're a good company. In fact, Wario Land Shake It for the Wii, I recall, being pretty darn awesome. But the most recent game they made was Yoshi's Crafted World. And sadly, that didn't seem to have done too well. And then prior to that, they made Yoshi's Woolly World, which, if I recall correctly, sold okay. And then they ported it to the 3DS. They didn't port it to the Switch. They ported it to the 3DS. And then I don't know if it sold super well at that point. So I don't know how Goodfeel's doing right now. And I don't know if they want to dip their toes into a Wario game. Because they already did a Yoshi game for the Switch. And while they could do a second Yoshi game, nothing says they can't. I really want them to do another Wario game. I just want Wario Land. Wario Land is such a funny platformer. And wow, I can't hop across this? I did earlier. How did I do it early? Okay, I guess I'm going to have to pole vault then. Frick. I just want the butterfly. Alright, so there we go. And then what, I still have to catch one more fish because technically I was trying to catch 2 fish. 1 fish was a piece of trash and I've only caught 1 other fish since then, so I think I got to get 1 more. So here, yep. Okay, one more butterfly. There we go. Got to knock up that bug quota too. I'm catching bugs and fish after all. So here we go. Thank you. So yeah, Yoshi's doing... Oh, I scared away a mantis. I didn't even see it there, but I did see this ladybug. So I'll get that. And I think I'm going to hang on to some ladybugs. I might get a model of them next time Flick comes around. So, goodbye, Wasp. Already got a model of you. Alright, 1 more fish. Oh, I guess I got to recast this. 1 more fish, and then I'm getting the heck off this Nook Miles island. And I will go back to my island, where I will finish catching bugs. Golly, I'm messing all this up! Why am I messing all this up now? Come on, are you gonna see that? I get the feeling you're not gonna see this. Come on now. Try that. There you go, you good? We got it. Alright. There it is, thank you. Alright, but I am curious as to what the next Mario game will be. Because they really could do anything now. I think they're going to stick to the sandbox style that they had in Odyssey. But I really did like 3D World. I would not mind another Mario game sequel like that. I don't know if we're going to get another new Super Mario Bros. Game. Probably not on Switch. Especially since we already have Mario Maker on it. We have Mario Maker and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So I think it'd be a little foolish to release another new Super Mario Bros. Game on there. Unless they really added something special to it. Like, I guess online multiplayer could do the trick. But I don't think they're going to do that. I think we'll either get another game like 3D World or Odyssey. And I'd be okay with either. And I think another game like Odyssey is the more probable option. I think Super Mario Odyssey 2 on Switch is very likely. And I think the Bowser's Fury expansion to Super Mario 3D World is a nice, like, appetizer. Alright, did I never got the other fish, did I? Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Wait. Wait. There it is. Please don't be a piece of trash. Okay, good. It's an actual fish. Alrighty. So there, that's my 50 fish. And we are 31 minutes into the video. Alright, so my fish quota is done. Oh, wait, no. I gotta get... What? I gotta get 2 more fish. I messed up. I thought... Oh, I had to get 8 more fish. Why did I think it was only 2 more? Now I have to get 2 more. Sorry, I'm a dunce. Alright, well then 2 more fish I shall get. But first, let me get this butterfly. Thank you. Thank you very much, yellow butterfly. Alright. Let it go. Alright, 2 more fish then. Sorry, I got excited pretty prematurely there, but we'll finish this up. Is this fish gonna see this lure? There we go, alright. Please don't be trash. There it is. It's an actual fish. Great. So 1 fish closer. And then I'll get 1 more. And then I just have to catch 50 fish a day for... What? Well, okay. Let me catch this other fish and then I can do the math. Okay, so after tomorrow, I'll be at 3,800 fish if I catch 50 fish tomorrow. But assuming that I do, I'll be at 3,800 fish, which means I only need 1,200 more fish. And if I'm catching 50 fish a day, that means it'll take me 24 more days to knock this out, which will work out because this is day 329. So after tomorrow, it'll be day 330. So that means if I'm catching 50 fish a day, I should be done with the fish catching quota by day 354 if I am consistent. I will probably mess up 1 or 2 days, so more realistically, I'll be done by day 356 or 357. There we go. As for the bugs, I have to catch exactly 30 more because I wanted to get to 4123. So I can do that. 30 more bugs. I don't know if there's going to be any more bugs on this island, but that's okay. I came here primarily to fish. I caught my 50 fish. I'm all set. Now I'm ready to get out of here. Wilbur, if you could take me home, that would be excellent. Then I want to stop by the drop-off box, sell the fish that I've currently obtained. Then I got to catch some bugs, and then I'll be on my way. But yeah, what do you think is going to be in Mario Odyssey 2? Do you think Rosalina's going to show up? Do you think Yoshi's going to have a prominent role? Do you think Wario will show up? Will Pauline return? Will there be co-op? Will there be online connectivity in any way besides the Balloon World stuff? Who knows? But it's an exciting time to think about. We might not even get Odyssey 2. It might be 3D World 2, Super Mario 3D Odyssey, and it's 4 players, but you can also play as Pauline and Yoshi. Yoshi would be weird because it would have to be characters that can get power-ups, right? So Yoshi doesn't really do power-ups like that. Oh, no, I want to hang on to the ladybug. Okay, I want to sell the rest of this stuff. There we go. I'll hang on to the... I was going to hang on to the bluegill. I don't know how rare the bluegill is, but I'll hang on to it. Interesting looking fish. Alright, I will now deposit the ladybug and the bluegills, or is the plural of bluegill still bluegill? Oh, okay, let me get this butterfly real quickly. Come here. There we go, extra bug, awesome. 29 bugs left to go for today, great. Anyway, I'm going to deposit the bluegill and the ladybug into my house. Yeah, I mean, the plural of certain fish is still just the singular version of it. So maybe the plural of bluegill is still just bluegill. Oh, no, not that. Ladybug, put in storage. You, put in storage. And then whenever CJ or Flick come back around to my island, I will be ready to have models of those fish and bugs created. And then I can add them to my fish garden and my bug garden that I finished landscaping just yesterday and the day before. So we'll be good. Okay. So now, I already spoke to the guy inside the tent. I need to see if I can find any bugs, see if there are any hermit crabs. There are nothing. I suppose that there could be ants. Let's go ahead and have a look at the ants, huh? What do we got over here? Oh, there's a butterfly. All right, a butterfly is handy. There we go. 28 more bugs to go. And hey, I haven't even caught the wasps on my island yet. There are 5 of those guaranteed to spawn, so that'll make things easier. And then, oh, here we go. Ants! Nice! Thank you. I keep thinking about getting rid of these rotten turnips, but then bugs rarely ever spawn, and then I have to rely on ants spawning there. And is this a bug? No, that is a regular shell. I will take it anyway. I just need more bugs to spawn. This island can use more bugs, but for now, I'm gonna go after those wasps then, and hopefully there's like a citrus longhorn beetle or something. There's not one right here, but there might be one on one of the stumps up ahead. There we go, there's a wasp. I'll take that. Thank you. 1 bug closer. All right, and I'm doing all this as Luigi, so hopefully this is a nice change of pace. Yes, it is. All right, there we go, wasp number 2. Thank you. 1 bug closer. Alrighty, thank you. And then, yeah. Money! I don't need extra money, but I guess I will take it. Thank you. Okay. How about you? Okay, something. What is this? Coffee grinder. Well, I do not need a coffee grinder right now, but I will take it. Thank you. Oh, and then bugs. No, I didn't. Oh, come on! Why does that happen sometimes? Ugh. The whole thing is that you shake the tree, and then when the wasp nest comes out, you automatically face it. But that time, it made me shake the tree again. I did not need that to happen. I want to catch the bugs as soon as possible. Fortunately, there's a bee over here that I can get. Come here, bee. Make up for the wasp that just destroyed my face. At least bees are actually useful insects towards society, and wasps, who needs them? Rather have any bug besides a wasp. I just like catching them because they're guaranteed spawns on my island. Here we go. Let's not mess this one up, huh? There. Now I got to do the rest of this video with a swollen eyeball. There you go. All right. Good. There we go. Wasps. Very good. And then how many wasps have I caught? Is that 4 or 5? Now I've lost track because those other ones stung me. Oh, there's a butterfly here. Hang on. Okay. Extra bug. Thank you. All right. I don't know how many bugs I've caught. That was wasp number 5 because I have 5 wasp nests. So great. Oh man, Luigi being stung by wasps is actually kind of a humorous picture. Of the characters that would go through misfortune, it probably would be Luigi. So now I'm going around and I'm like, oh no, I got stung by wasps. I'm a Luigi. Oh, it's so sad. Like, I've been stung by wasps plenty of times in this series before, but now that I'm dressed up as Luigi, it just seems even sadder. Luigi always getting the short end of the stick. That's okay. It's okay. And I hear a mole cricket, but we're gonna skip on that. All right. Here we go. We need to go. Well, we need to hang on to the ladybug and maybe even the honeybee. And then I'm gonna try and catch one more ant. Yep, there are ants. Ants! Good. All right, I'm gonna hang on to a couple of bugs. I'm gonna sell the others. And then how am I doing so far? I have to get to 4123. I am at 4106, so I need 17 more bugs. All right, we're getting there. I'm more than halfway at least. And then all that will remain is the deep sea diving. So I can do that. Deep sea diving, not so bad. Not so bad. So let's sell some stuff. Thank you. All right, so we'll sell the butterflies. I mean, maybe I'll get a model of a butterfly later. I don't know, but they seem common enough. I'll hang on to the honeybee and the ladybug. We'll sell the rest of this. Alrighty. Thank you. And now we wait for Flick or CJ to return to my island. Here we go. So let's stop inside, drop those off, and hopefully with me going inside and then coming back outside, that'll refresh and respawn which bugs are currently available. So let's have a look-see. Here we go. Thank you, and then put you in storage. All right, we're all set. I just look so sad when I'm Luigi and my face is stung. Oh man. Okay, we'll be okay. Here we go. Let's move it to it. I'm a Luigi. Here we go. All right, any bugs, please. Butterflies, dragonflies, beetles, daytime tarantula, hermit crabs, wharf roaches, ants. Something, please. Let's start with the ants. There are ants. Ants! Alright, so what? 16 more bugs? I can do that. I just need them to spawn. There were plenty of butterflies earlier. I would love, 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 love it if more butterflies or any type of bug were to spawn now. Come on. This is a great day with very little distractions. Here we go. Darn it! Oh, I can't be messing up bugs now. First I messed up the wasp, and then I scared away the citrus longhorn beetle. Oh, that's just taking up time. I didn't need that to happen. I've already suffered the actions of my consequences. I don't need this video to drag out any longer. Butterflies, where are you? You're supposed to be hanging around the flowers. And I'm not you, then what about, like, the stink bug or the mantis or whatever? Where are they? Come on now. Anything in my flower garden? How are there no bugs in my flower? Oh, wait, there's a ladybug. Okay. I was going to say. Oh, come on! I'm messing everything up now. I'm so sorry. Any wharf roaches? No. Why am I messing up everything now? I'm so sorry, everybody. I just want to be Luigi and catch bugs in my pretty flower garden. Is that so much to ask? I'm ruining everything. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'll do my best. Do my best. There's another bee. Let's not mess this up. Come on. There! I got that bee. So what, 15 more bugs? I can do that. Don't make me have to rely on 15 ants. Come on. Plenty of bugs can spawn now. I don't know why they're refusing to do so. I just went inside and went back outside like a couple minutes ago. There should be plenty more bugs along the horizon. Come on. Hermit crabs. Please. The only ones that can't really spawn right now are moths, because those are nighttime bugs. What if I... Oh, I didn't check for ants. Okay. Let me do this. I was going to say, what if I tried to get ants to respawn, but I didn't even check in the first place. Here we go. Ants! Good. Extra bug. Those ants are really coming in handy. Oh, no! That's okay. That's okay. Historically, whenever I've crafted something on this table right after I've caught an ant, it usually causes more ants to spawn right afterward. So maybe I can use that to my advantage. So I'll make a flimsy net, and then I'll upgrade that into a regular net, and then hopefully more ants will spawn, and I'll use my newly crafted net to catch an extra ant. Let's try it. All right, there. I've crafted 2 additional tools. Very good. All right, let's give this a whirl. And ants! More ants have spawned! Awesome! One less bug to have to catch today. We're getting a move on. I guess I shouldn't be too concerned. It's only been 43 minutes, but how many more? I have to get 13 more. 13 more. Because I have to get to 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then 13 more it is. Alright, I'm going to check back up top by the flowers. Alright, don't tell me I have to rely on 13 ants in the month of March. Please. Oh, there's a butterfly there. That's a good sign. Come here, butterfly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, we're getting to move on. If we could just have a bunch more butterflies and beetles spawn all over the place. Oh, there's a little butterfly. There we go. Or sorry, a yellow butterfly. But I'll take it. That's more like it. Let's get those butterflies to spawn everywhere, huh? That's what I need. Let's get those butterflies. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Bertha. Okay, you know what? I don't want to push you around. I'm going to go back the other way. And I'm going to get you. This is called an orchid mantis, right? Yeah, they only spawn on the white flowers. Maybe I'll hang on to that. Maybe I'll put that in my storage, and when I get some extra orchids, when I catch another orchid mantis or 2, I will get a model of them. Alright, let's not blow it this time. My chance at redemption. I have been redeemed! Thank you. But yeah, what is the plural of mantis? Is it mantises? Or is it mantees? There we go. Oh no, are you gonna be too far away? Oh, I got it actually. At a rather bizarre angle too, if I may say so myself, but I got it. Okay. There it is. I've done it. Now we gotta check for ants again. That's the big thing. We gotta check for... No, there are no ants. Alright, well, I'll check back in a bit then. Let me go ahead and sell some stuff, clear out my inventory a bit, and then we will resume the bug hunt momentarily. Here we are. I'm not even gonna go inside the shop today. I'm just gonna keep using this drop-off box. Here we go. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, the ants, I'll hang on to the honeybee. And then I'll hang on to the orchid mantis. And also, I just realized I gotta change the positions of my net and my orchid mantis. And I'll do that once I put the orchid mantis in storage. And then I'll check the mail tomorrow. Doggone it. I'll check the mail tomorrow. I got plenty of mail. I probably should have started the video with that. But I'll do it tomorrow. Alright, here we go. So, up. Just put in storage. You go in storage. And then you go right there. There we go. Everything is right with the world. Sorta. I mean, I got stung by wasps, and I have to bear that mark for the rest of the video while I'm a Luigi. And not as many bugs are spawning as I hoped. Although there was a butterfly right outside my house. I won't complain about that. Thank you. I will catch that butterfly. Oh, I just cannot iterate how happy I'm going to be when I no longer have to catch any more bugs. Once I knock out this Nook Miles achievement for catching bugs, life is going to be so much easier. Once I'm done fishing, life is going to be easier. So yeah, I said I'd be done in 24 more days, 25 more days if I'm consistent with the fishing. Bug catching will probably be done around the same time. Oh, that'll be so nice. And here we go. We're getting a bunch of extra bugs right now. Oh, that's so much better. How about the ants? And there are ants? That's what I'm talking about. Getting like 4 bugs in the span of a minute? That's awesome. And my fishing quota's already done? Alright, we're picking up the pace. This is going awesomely. Let's just head back up top by the flowers and see what else I can get, and then we will be good. Alright. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? There's a butterfly! And I missed it. There we go, now I got it. Alright, I gotta be close, right? I only needed like 15 before, and then I just caught like 5 more. Oh, I thought I saw something, but I just scared it away. Frick. Alright, and then did I ever shake this up here? I did, and I scared away a ladybug. Darn it! I can't see the bugs anymore! They're too small, and my vision too much sucks. That's what happens when you get stung by a wasp. Your real life vision sucks. I hear a mole cricket. I don't really want to have to go after a mole cricket right now, but a butterfly, I'll go after that. Darn it, come on. Don't make me chase you around the river. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you! Frick! I'm so bad at catching fish and bugs these days. You'd think after doing this every day for the past few weeks, I'd be better at it, but taking 2 days off from it has really messed me up, huh? Okay. Let's catch a couple more bugs, and then I can check in and see how my quotas are going. And then we just got a deep sea dive after that. So... no, not going for the mole cricket. Come on, I need a citrus longhorn beetle. There's not one there. I need a butterfly. There's probably not going to be one. And then I need... ants. Come on. Where are the ants? That's what I need. I need ants. And before I even check, I'm going to run over here to the left, run past the ice polar bears, run back to the right, and then I will see if any ants have spawned. And hopefully some ants will have spawned. Yes! There are ants! Ants! Good. I got it. Thank you. Alright. How am I doing now, huh? One more bug! One more bug! Alright, come on. Do I gotta make the ants spawn again? I fear that I may have to. But it's okay. Less than 880 bugs to go. 877 bugs as soon as I catch one more. And if I'm catching 40 bugs a day, that means only 20 more days until I'm done with this quota? Really? Only 20 more? Do I have the math right? Yeah, I mean 40 times 2 is 80. And therefore 40 times 20 would be... yeah, okay, so in 20 days I should be done with these quotas. Here, let's check for a centipede or something inside of one of these rocks, huh? There you go. I'm a Luigi! Bonking a rock! There you go, come on. And, I mean, I guess if there was a bug, it would have appeared already. Well, I bonked a rock. That was one of my daily Nook Miles things, right? Yeah, okay. That's also why I felt compelled to do it. Okay, well, catch an orchid mantis. I mean, I caught one earlier. If another one shows up, I would love to catch it. Especially since I can hang on to it and try to make a model out of it in the future. But for now, there was nothing. Okay. I need one more bug. I'm really going to have to rely on that ant colony again, huh? My ant stash? Okay, but eventually those turnips are going to go. Like, the day I clear the bug catching Nook Miles achievement, I'm destroying these turnips and I'm picking up all this trash. Thankfully, there are ants here. Alright, there we go. Ants! Alright, so that's 40 bugs caught. I've caught 50 fish, 40 bugs today. Now that only leaves the deep sea diving. And in order to do that, I gotta put on this wetsuit. So let's get 20 deep sea creatures and let's be done with today, huh? Now I'm gonna run around and see if I spot any bubbles immediately. I don't, I'm just gonna jump in the water then. Alright, 20 deep sea creatures. Whew! You know what else is crazy about Mario games? I'm thinking about this because I'm swimming as Luigi. Swimming has been a thing in Mario games since Super Mario Brothers. They had to come up with those mechanics for like the 3 levels that used them. And then since then, swimming has been a mainstay in Mario games. It's been in Mario 3, it's been in Mario World. It's not uncommon to have underwater themed worlds in general. It's in Mario 64. In fact, one of the most iconic songs from the game comes from a level where you are primarily swimming. Yeah, 2D, 3D. Mario games have always had underwater levels, and unfortunately, underwater levels are kind of infamous in video games. People generally don't like them. Mario games know how to space them out accordingly so you don't get tired of them. I think they realized having a world of underwater levels was a little tedious because while there are still plenty of ideas you can do with underwater levels, having them so close to each other kind of makes them feel stale. It's like the overall gameplay of an underwater level is kind of special, more special when it's spread out. You know, like you probably don't see too many underwater levels in Mario Maker. They exist, but you know, not everyone makes them because they are more special when they're more scarce. They are higher in demand when they are limited in supply, if you will. But it's just crazy to think that swimming has been a thing in Mario since the beginning. Since 1985. I just thought of that. There's always been an underwater Mario theme. And it's nuts. And they've done a good job with a lot of their water levels. Even in games like Super Mario 3D World, their underwater levels are pretty neat, and they don't overstay their welcome. And in the more sandbox-style Mario games like Mario 64 and Mario Odyssey, yeah, the water levels are admittedly a bit slower than the rest of the game. I know people really like the song Dire Dire Docks, but all things considered, it's kind of a dull level, if I may say so. It looks pretty. But, you know, to get like 3 of the stars in the game, or to get half the stars in the level, you swim through a tunnel that doesn't really have much else going on in it, and then you're just kind of in this back area where there's coins and stuff. I like the level. I'm not saying the level's bad, but all things considered, considering what the rest of Mario 64 has to offer, Dire Dire Docks is kind of like, eh. It only stands out because it's a water level, though. The other primary water level is the first one you play, which is Jolly Roger Bay. And yeah, that one's a little dull too. The water is better implemented on levels where it's not the primary focus. Like I think of Tiny Huge Island having water. You know, the water is not a huge focus, but you can swim in it. Or let me think. Hazy Maze Cave has water on it. That's not the primary focus. Or actually, you know what? The best water level in Mario 64, I guess in terms of concept, is probably Wet Dry World. I just remembered it. Yeah, that's actually a clever way to do water in that game. The whole level's a puzzle based on how high or low you want the water level to be. And sometimes you want to be underwater and sometimes you want to be on land, and you can switch that around. Alright, that's a clever usage for that game. Wet Dry World. That is definitely a water level. They did a good job with it. Okay, I got it now. That works. That works. I'm trying to think, like, what are the other water levels in Mario 64? That might be it. I mean, technically there's water on the ghost level, Big Boo's Haunt, but you don't do anything there. It serves more of a purpose in Mario 64 DS because that's where the Luigi cap or Wario cap or something is. But It ain't much. It ain't much. And then, okay, Snowman's Land has water. Hang on, how am I doing on this? All right, I'm halfway. We're good. Yeah, Snowman's Land has water, but the water hurts you. So yeah, Wet Dry World, by technicality, is probably the best water level in Mario 64, although I do like the song Dire Dire Docks a bit more. It's okay, kudos to Mario games for having water after all these years. And yeah, even in Mario Odyssey, though, there are water levels, and they are a little slower, but they added ways to make it a bit more manageable. Like, you can capture a Cheep and swim super quickly, or you can capture those squids that spray the water everywhere and just, like, fly all over the place. That makes it more fun. And then there's also those little flowers that make you dash over the water. So, Nintendo has done things to make water levels more fun, because I think they acknowledge that historically, water levels are pretty slow. They slow down the gameplay. People don't generally like them as much as the rest of the game. But you do what you can, right? You do what you can. It's kind of the same way in a lot of other platformers, like Kirby's the same way. Water levels are fine in short bursts, but when you have like entire water worlds, it's like, this really slows down the game. I think people like the water levels in Donkey Kong games though, but I still feel like they slow down the pace a lot. And of course, rather infamously, there's the water dungeon in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And while it's conceptually a cool idea for a dungeon, yeah, it slows down the gameplay and can be really frustrating when you mess even the slightest thing up. So I don't know. Of course, my island here, just to bring this whole thing around, my island here is named Aquanet, named after the water level in a Bomberman game. And that, I think, is actually one of the coolest levels in the game. Because it revolves around creating ice platforms to get across the water, and you're required to cause water to flow into certain rooms or drain out of other rooms so you can hit buttons and switches. So I think water works better when it's used in puzzle elements, like Wet Dry World in Mario 64. Although I guess it didn't work as well in Ocarina of Time. But you weren't really controlling the water. You were trying to control yourself in the water, so I guess that's a bit different. But I think water puzzles can function kind of well. Even the water gyms in Pokemon games are kind of neat. I mean, Misty's gym in Red and Blue is kind of dull, but then in Gold and Silver and Heart Gold Soul Silver, it's actually like just a big swimming pool, and that's kind of neat. And then there's the water gym in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, where you have to step on the ice blocks in a correct order. And that's kind of neat. And then Diamond and Pearl has a water gym where you have to raise and lower water levels. And that's kind of neat. And then Black and White, technically there's a water gym leader, but it's not really a water gym. Oh, but Black 2 and White 2 has a water gym. That's right. In Humalao City, if I'm not mistaken. And that one's kind of neat. X and Y does not have a water gym. I don't think it does. Yeah, but water puzzles, water gyms, water Pokemon, water in general, I think is pretty neat, and that is why my island is themed around water. And it just, I forget that water has been a common element in Mario games ever since it debuted in the first one. Two more deep sea creatures. So it is rather fitting that I am dressed as Luigi swimming around, because Luigi has been swimming around in water since he has been in Mario games since 1985. I mean, I guess he's in the arcade Mario Bros, where you work with pipes, but there's not really water. But he can be a second player in Super Mario Brothers 1985, and he can just as easily swim in those water levels as Mario can. So here we go. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Alright, one more deep sea creature and then we're done for the day, right? Let's get it. So let that go. One more deep sea creature. One more, and then I'll actually have done my quota for all 3 types of creatures today. The 50 fish, the 40 bugs, and the 20 deep sea creatures. I'm back on pace, baby. And this is probably the last one I'm going to get today. And this is going to start swimming away from me. So let me just sneak up on it. Let me get it. Ready? And a huppa. Let's make this quick. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, and it's a spider crab. All right, I got to hang on to this because next time when I play tomorrow, I'm going to put this with all the other deep sea creatures I've been collecting on my beach in the southwest corner of my island. So we'll get rid of seaweed. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me today. I have cleared all 3 quotas just to be sure. 50 fish, 3,750 fish total. 40 bugs, 4,123 bugs caught total. And, of course, the 20 deep sea creatures, 1720. All right, well, that wraps up today's video of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you on future videos. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!